Hi, my name is Kethi, and today I'm here to discuss my customer experience strategy for our call center setup. The reason behind the call center setup strategy is like why we needed it. Lately, we've seen lots of our customers complaining about the call waiting times and the responses they're getting from our customer servicing team is very inconsistent, and then they were not happy sometimes with the service level we provided. So the key objective of the project is to find out what is the best way going forward to keep the customer satisfaction level up to the expectations, and plus the what is out there, what the competitors does to keep the customers, and are we up to date, are we up to the task. And so part of that, first what we did, we engaged the call center staff, and we collected 6 months worth data and to find out what kind of complaints we get. There was some key entry points for the customer complaints, that some of them coming through the emails, some comes through the direct phone calls. And then what we did, we got like 1,000 customer complaints population, and we grouped them, like majority of them is about the call turnaround times. So with having that information, next thing we did, we reached out to the few customers and asked them what's their pain points are. So most of the customers are busy and they didn't want to like come to the call center and stay on the phone like 30-40 minutes just to get an answer. Even then, sometimes what we notice, they keep redirecting to different departments and all these kind of things. So the customers wasn't happy at all. So then we had to go back to the leadership team with our findings, and a few things we found out to improve the business is setting up self-service portal kind of setup for the customers. So in that way, they don't need to wait for somebody to pick the phone from our end and guide them through to resolve their problems. And they will have all the tools, including a chatbot mainly, and it is like 24/7 availability. It is not like 8 to 5 call center service we provided now. And it is like few main 5 goals are like to reduce the customer waiting times, and then encourage customers to use our self-service portal, and the other thing is for the business, improve turnaround times and average call handling times, and of course improve the customer satisfaction and the customer retention, and of course the customer loyalty. And with that, what we did, we built a chatbot, and then we check. When we build in the chatbot, one thing we did, we had to get into more details of our customers, like what is our customer population, like for us to, we have to just have customer personas, like what are the age groups and which regions of Australia they are from. The key reason behind it, like because it's going to be some technology involvement, we need to understand our customers are fit enough and they are quick enough to absorb these new technology changes. So what we found, majority 80% of our customers, the age is like up to 20 to 50. So which means it gave us quite comfort. Yes, we can push through new technology like chatbot, and the customers will be able to navigate themselves like with no help to get the help they need when they're having issues with our products. So we pushed through the chatbot and we set it up. What we did, then we went into and checked like what are the most frequently asked questions, and we booted those questions to the chatbot with the answers. So over the time, what we noticed was like 70% of the call volumes dropped and our emails dropped from 50%. the reason behind it, like the customers now keen to go to the chatbot and get the answers. And going forward, we will implement a self-support portal. In that portal, we will add more articles for the customers. They can read about our products and some guidelines just to when they set up certain things online and those kind of things. So our initial expectation was getting probably 60 to 70% of the customers to the portal and the chatbot, but over the time we noticed 70% was onboarded, which is a good result, and we see our customer satisfaction levels going up and more customer retention, and we notice some of the customers recommended us to their families and the friends. So I think that was a good win for the business.